Good morning. It's Sunday the 29th of March. We're a little bit later this morning because the clocks went forward and I've been waiting for the light to come to make this recording. Today is Passion Sunday. We enter the time when Lent intensifies and we concentrate upon the love of God in the death of Jesus Christ on the cross. I'm going to read some words from the Church of England liturgy for today. We adore you, O Christ, and we bless you, because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world. Holy God, holy and strong, holy and immortal, have mercy upon us. We glory in your cross, O Lord, and praise and glorify your holy resurrection. For by virtue of the cross, joy has come to the whole world. In these coming days, in these coming 2 weeks, there will always be that contrast between the self-giving love of God, which rescues us from despondency, sin, and death, and the promise of new life that comes through the resurrection. The readings for the service today, which will be on later, are the prophet Ezekiel talking about the valley of dry bones, into which the Spirit of God breathed new life, and the story of the raising of Lazarus. The raising of Lazarus is not just a healing miracle. It is, as it's placed in the gospel, a sign of what is to come, that all of us can experience the resurrection and new life that Jesus brings, just as all of us face death. At the moment, I expect that we are all worried for people we love, and some of us will also know people who are actually fighting this virus at this time. We know that people we know, love, care for will face death in these coming weeks and days. But we also trust that they and we are always held in the love and care of God. I'm going to finish again with some words from Mother Julian of Norwich, which I hope will speak to our situation. We shall not be overcome. Though we are in such pain, trouble, and distress, that it seems to us that we are unable to think of anything except how we are and what we feel, yet as soon as we may, we are to pass lightly over it and count it as nothing. And why? Because God wills that we should understand that if we know him and love him and reverently fear him, we shall have rest and be at peace, and we shall rejoice in all that he does. I understood truly that our soul may never find rest in things below, but when it looks through all created things to find itself, it must never remain gazing on itself, but feast on the sight of God, its Maker, who lives within. He did not say, "You shall not be tempest-tossed, you shall not be work-weary, you shall not be discomforted." But he said, "You shall not be overcome." God wants us to heed these words, so that we always be strong in trust, both in sorrow and in joy. He said, "You shall not be overcome." May God bless us all in these coming days.